guys, so we have what we call here in North Carolina a half-ass builder. Won't say their name. They built a 2-story house and they put the air handler in the second floor closet. Obviously it's one of those things. It's downflow. It's zoned, and it has a media filter on the top, so you got your returns coming in here. Obviously, as you can see, there's no drain pan because it's downflow, plenum, no anything to prevent water other than this. And you guys saw the stain on the ceiling down there. And I haven't checked the charge outside yet, but typically what we've got, if you look in here, and I don't know where my light is, water's been dripping off this coil onto the blower motor, running down in here, getting into the plenum, leaking, and going through the ceiling. I'm gonna guess it's low on charge, because when I got up here and took the doors off to do a visual, saw a nice little amount of oil right here around the TXV. And if you get close enough, I don't know if you can hear that. It's leaking. So let's get the good old leak detector out. Let it warm up. But yeah, I don't know who builds a house like this. Look, line set. So all the registers are in the ceiling downstairs. They're in the floor upstairs. The ductwork's all internal to the floor, in between the second floor and the first floor. There's no way to put any kind of overflow water protection. Why they put it in here instead of put it in the attic? It's a slab house. I don't know. But this is just a stupid builder who has stupid heating and air conditioning contractors. And I'll say it, yeah, it's right here in Raleigh, Morrisville, Cary, North Carolina. So if one of you builders are watching this, and this is the kind of work you do, you're morons. Absolute morons. So anyway, let's confirm this leak. Zero. So since this is one of our property managers, I'm going to get this thing up and running and get it charged. Alright, well now we're outside where I can damn talk and not worry about the tenant hearing what I'm saying. Ain't that some bullshit? Some builder can put that kind of crap in a fucking house in the second floor closet, downflow, Lennox piece of junk air handler. You got no water protection under it whatsoever because it's downflow. So all your duct work is interior to the floor and the ceiling between the first floor and the second floor, meaning all your supply registers downstairs are in the ceiling, supply registers upstairs are in the floor. That thing's in the hallway, sitting downflow in a closet, and then you've got multiple returns that feed that closet, and it just pulls that air in there, filters it through that media filter. But there's no water protection. You got an SS2 switch. Yeah, you got that. So if the drain line clogs up, Hold on a minute. If the drain line clogs up, you can get in there and it'll shut the system down. But if the coil's freezing up because the crappy ass Lennox evaporator coil that's in it is leaking, and that water and that ice is melting when they shut it off, and it's dripping down into the blower, it's going straight through all the cracks and crevices in the air handler into the plenum sitting on the floor, and then next thing you know, you got water in the ceiling downstairs. That builder, I'm sure some other people on here would be happy to drop their name. I'm not going to. They are a national builder, regional, large area maybe, I don't know. Burmar, some kind of rhymes with something along those lines maybe, I don't know. But if you buy a house and it's a slab and it's 2 stories and you go into it and you're taking your tour and you open a closet on the 2nd floor and it has a Lennox airflow or a Lennox air handler in it with a filter on top, don't fall into that trap, because it's going to give you nothing but problems. You're going to have ceiling damage when the coil starts leaking. It's just, I don't know. I'm telling you guys, be careful when you go buy a house and do your research. So now, not only does this guy, or people that own this house, now have to pay for a new evaporator coil, they got to pay for ceiling damage, probably need to replace the plenum because it's gonna maybe have some mildew in it however long it's been wet. Just the worst design of a house builder that I've ever seen. I don't know. I don't know how they get permits. I don't know how they pass inspection. I don't know who they're paying off, but this is just absurd, and I see it all the time. Finally I got a chance to kind of put it out there a little bit, but I'm gonna get this charged up, get it cooling, and maybe it'll stop that, you know, issue with the water temporarily until we can get back and get a coil in it. But anyway, just a rant on how sorry some of these builders are that build these houses. Thanks for watching, guys.